kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started. And off we go from Oakland. This will be fielded at the 6. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Ah, damn it.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the
he was
field.
getting tired right there at the end.
Almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. Maybe I go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
This guy got tired. Got to that end there. He was like,
the Raiders
I don't know if I want to run all the way.
For the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
What you going with that? I don't much appreciate that very much.
On 1st down, Rodgers. And his first look is incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Rodgers going to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown. Multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Gotta be kidding me.
The red zone score, they'll have to dial that one up again.
Right,
and you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You gotta go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Oh, come on.
And
You got to
this is
get...
going to be incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And Bryant's kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board, and a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
What you got for me? All right.
They go play action here on 1st down. Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. First carry for Leonard Fournette. And now running right through it. So he got free at 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? It worked, didn't it? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Deep ball for dribbling. They've got his man complete. And he's taken down.
I love it when they just watch.
This across midfield and just shy of the 40. A big gain of 39 on 3rd. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right.
What the hell?
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I can understand that.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again.
Whoa, where'd he come from?
Incomplete. right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the
play
air.
like they decide to actually cover the play and work, or they decide
on third down, Wilson. Wilson hit.
Oh, hey, hello.
It's out, fumble.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
That was weird.
Time, it's end zone, and that's what
I saw that linebacker fall.
I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
You got tired, that's all. That's all it was. I see you changing your play.
Rodgers to throw on second down.
Get away.
Into pressure right. That is incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah, that should have definitely been.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. Skirts by him at the 35. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Now a play fake here.
Oh, this sucks.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jarvis Jenkins. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On play action. Now Rodgers.
Come on.
Lost the football, but I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes.
That's cool.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right.
Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Punt anyways, so it's all right.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, come on. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
This friggin'... I hate the interceptions because it doesn't flip them just right. That's annoying. So you playing that tape.
Now a 1st down carry here from McCoy. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 6
I'm having to put my 2nd string in. Everyone's getting hurt.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Total yards, 1 yard.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On third down, here's McCoy. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LeSean McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. But I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
Let's go, hurry up.
This give is to McCoy. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee
that's picked, though.
It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation.
Oh, yeah. And gave him a safety. Is that what it was?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Complete. He got 29 yards that time. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
I see it now.
Good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I see it now. I know what I'm doing wrong.
Back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Fournette, a first down carry. They find some open field here. And a solid run down inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Wilson.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Wilson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Wilson on first down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
But
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
I don't know what's going on right now. I'm confused.
Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
He was excited. He wanted to play.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, they'll run it. Again, it's Sproles. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown,
Oh, good blocking.
Packers. Darren Sproles, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Oh, yeah?
Gold now out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
Like it's nothing.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground.
that honestly would have been your luck, right?
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half.
I saw that they were having
a chance to put some more points on the board.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas.
Trying to block my shit there.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball.
I've noticed that when they're doing in the middle of the hand signal, you gotta like make the decision like as soon as the ball's kicked, the hands in the air, they'll like
ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
14, find it. Cut. 280. Hey, tempo.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Green with a catch left side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime.
I was happy to let the quarter go.
Our starters likely to be out there for the third quarter as we get back underway in this second half. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
How's the kicker come in and make a play?
Now the Packers get set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, it's Fournette. And he stopped immediately there.
Let's go.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, 14. Come on, let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. Wilson.
Like I just watched him. What is that bull?
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
I'm a little shook right now.
Run left. Gotta go.
Throwing is Wilson. Looking deep downfield.
Yeah, he got that. Yes, he dropped it. Let's go. Let's go, Cam. Come on, Cam. Don't let him get something like that easy.
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback. And when
I got lucky there.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Here's Wilson. Screen pass to Sproles. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Sproles. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Wesley Woodyard there on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They make it think it's a blitz.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. First possession of the 3rd quarter and interception.
You make it think it's a blitz, but
indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Oh, no, come on. What you doing?
I think we got a jump here.
We're good.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball
stuff
moves.
Off aggressive, boy.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Well, they didn't really have to earn that 1st down, did they?
Well, they're not having to earn much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a 1st down.
You guys are antsy. I understand why.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Box it. All right. 319.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving.
False start that time.
Set him back 5.
Couldn't get away with it that time. But
backs him up 5. First and
do you know
15.
how to turn him off of aggressive?
On play action. Rodgers.
Fuck! That man.
Pressure, and down he goes. Robert Ayers in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Now
Rodgers falling on 2nd down.
Get away from me! What the hell? Oh, that's super annoying.
6-yard line. Cameron Wake in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long.
You got your shit on aggressive.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Well, this is
Let's go, Dougie.
It's complete. And all the way down to the 39. On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 53 yards.
Yeah, that's
so
what it
Packer
is.
Territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Rodgers. Able to shake him off. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
I'd love to know what he's saying in the huddle now to his guys up front, because it's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time, able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his
Holy shit!
Just a couple seconds extra, please.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Sometimes in the running game, you
took
just
a note out of my book,
Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game.
Hey,
this is 3rd and 11.
All the backups are in now.
First throw off the bench for the veteran Schaub. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I don't like where this is going.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh,
Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Yeah, I took over that safety. Things were about to go poorly really quick.
They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast, but you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd down.
Oh, come on. No, don't let him run into that.
The first down as he gets this to the 47.
You gotta take him down.
Only 3
like
there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They run. This is Lewis. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point.
Yeah, I'm not about to risk that.
Gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now it's the backup Smith. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Carlos Dansby. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
I've noticed that whenever you get to tip balls, they seem to catch them a lot more often.
And especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
You got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful
that could have been bad.
That you end up running yourself into an error.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's Schaub.
Oh, I was possession catching the hell out of that
the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yeah, I guess. It's just annoying as all.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Well, hello.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Watch it now, Marty, Marty.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw.
Where are you throwing that?
And, a crusher there as
Where
it's
are you throwing that?
Picked up by Josh Jones. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.
I don't know.
Smith going to throw it. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is
make him drop that. 5. What the hell are you doing?
Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Cam Chancellor wasn't out there to make that pop out. That's what it was.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second.
Did it automatically do the spin for you?
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with
damn it. No, damn it.
Take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Corner had the chance.
Taking it in. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. Oh, eluding the tackle. Oh, a heck of a move. Man.
Oh, come on.
And a nice job there as he gets this one just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again.
That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. 44 yards. They go play action here on first down. And this is
let's go.
For a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet.
Seahawks on you. That's what I'm about to do.
Now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put
this
your
is my first onside kick of the game,
side,
like playing this at all.
And hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
Damn it.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be
I don't know how to do onside kicks on this.
And that should just about put a capper on this one. Oh, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
Not going to just knee it.
Throwing now, Smith. And his throw here is incomplete. Tramon Williams there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
There's no way I'm getting this, honestly.
The Packers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Smith. He can run for it, and he will.
Yep, nope.
It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get him home free.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. Again,
and he can't get a throw.
Come on.
He's taken down.
I'm trying to get that friggin' strip, and none of them are stripping it.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there was just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area.
Well, you don't want to call it right here. You're wanting that score.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now it's Smith. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds.
Hold up.
So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
He got
the
that.
Intended receiver, Tavon Austin. And it's third.
I can't because it's freaking in the... No, that was... Oh, that's some bullshit. Oh, you can hit resume. I can't challenge it, and I can't look at it because it's not technically a play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Smith now to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack.
Good game, though. we'll have the teams in the Super Bowl. That's when we'll really have it going. It'll be all the big guys up top trying to win the game then.
Yeah, I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that.
I gotta stop my.